it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and today I am doing a collaboration with two of my amazing friends, Ariel from Always Arielle and Chip from Moment with Chip. So we decided to do a group collab together today and do a full face of the makeup that we plan on wearing for Thanksgiving. So that is what we're going to do today. I am going to use my Marc Jacobs primer, coconut primer, because my skin has been really dry lately and it is going to be really cold on Thanksgiving. Now, today is not actually Thanksgiving, but you're going to see this the day before Thanksgiving. So I'm kind of, I guess, doing a trial run of the makeup that I think I want to wear for Thanksgiving. So yes, so both of their channels will be linked below and in the cards above, so please go check out their channels and subscribe to them. They're both amazing friends of mine. I love them so, so much. I do a collab series with Chip, the Shop My Stash series. I will link some of those in the cards as well. And I have done collabs with both of the ladies individually too. And Ariel has an amazing channel where she does tutorials. She does a thing where she does 4 palettes for a month, where she does 2 affordable, 2 high-end. She does unboxings. She does subscription boxes. They both do, you know, Chip also does subscription boxes. They both do amazing tutorials, and they're both just some of the sweetest, most genuine people that I have ever met. So please go check out their channels. You guys will absolutely love them. So I'm going to go in with my MAC paint stick today, and I already have done my brows with my Essence brow pencil. And I'm just going to blend that out. I'm using a little bit less product than what I would normally use because I don't want it to crease at all. I don't know what keeps happening to my normal sponge that I usually use to blend in my eyeshadow primer. But I decided, so this week Chip and I did a Shop My Stash series, most expensive makeup products that we own edition. And I used my Natasha Denona palettes, and so I decided that for Thanksgiving I want to try and dip into this palette and do a look. So and wear it. I always drop something, always. So I decided that I wanted to dip into this palette again and do kind of like a more Thanksgiving-y type of look. Sophie is very upset. I'm not sure why, per usual. So I'm going to go into this, like, it's like a brown shade. And I'm just going to put that on the outer V. And then, for me, I think of, when I think of fall, when I think of Thanksgiving, I think of like peaches and purples and browns and burgundies and those kinds of tones. And this palette has some beautiful shades like that in it. So, and I just want to get a little bit more use out of, you know, this very expensive palette that I own that I never use. So that is what I'm going to do today. So for Thanksgiving, I want you guys to let me know if you guys have plans for Thanksgiving, and if so, what are they? We are going to our friend's house this year. My parents, I think I mentioned in a previous video, they decided to go to my dad's coworkers. Sophie, it's okay. They decided to go to my dad's colleague's house for Thanksgiving and didn't invite us. So no, it's mainly because my mom is out of the country currently. She's in Germany visiting family, and she didn't want to have to come home from her trip in Germany and, you know, cook for everybody. So she just didn't want to do Thanksgiving at her place this year. So now I'm going to go into this burgundy plum shade, and I'm just going to see if that will deepen this up a little bit and make it a little bit more burgundy. I'm going to have to remove Sophie from the room if she is not quiet, because I know that she just wants to be with me, but she doesn't realize I'm filming at the moment. So let me go get her out of here just so she's not crying throughout the entire video, and I will be right back. Okay, so she is now with my hubby. So I'm going to take the metallic version of that same shade. It's like a very deep purple. And I'm kind of, yes. Okay, this is what I was talking about. I wanted something that was really gonna darken that up, because I think it'll be a really nice contrast to the peachy tones that I want to put on my lid. So let me know down below what your plans are. We're going to our friend Victoria and Brad's house, and Victoria and my husband have known each other since high school, and I've known Victoria since high school as well, and their children are our godchildren, and we love them very, very much. So I'm really excited that we get to go spend Thanksgiving with them this year. So I'm going to take my NYX glitter glue, and I'm going to go into that. I'm just making sure both sides look kind of even, at least. I'm just going to put that all over the lid. Probably not going to wear any crazy glitter or anything like that. What's funny is Victoria and I are so close. We're very good friends. But in terms of like makeup and stuff, we are opposites. She does not wear makeup at all. So I think for my lid, I want to dip into this shade and maybe a little bit of this shade in the inner corner. It's like the peachy tones, and I think they're really beautiful, and I want to see how they look. So I'm going to take the darker one first. These are very powdery eyeshadows, but usually when I go, you know, well, that's not true. I was going to say usually when I go to her house or when I go for Thanksgiving dinners, I tend to wear more muted eye looks, but that's not necessarily true. I have definitely worn some crazy looks to her house before and to Thanksgiving. It just depends on my mood. And I don't know what has gotten into me, you guys, but I think it's that Norvina 3 palette. Ever since I got the Norvina 3, maybe it was even before that. Maybe it was the Juvia's Place Coral 3. Nubian 3, I mean. But I don't know. Those two palettes together have for some reason turned me into enjoying neutral tones. Okay, which one do I want to go in with? Do I want to go in with this one, which is like a very icy, you can barely see it, or this one? I don't know. Okay, I think I'm going to do the more peachy one on the very inner corner of my lid, and then once I've done my foundation, I'll do the really icy one in the inner corner. I don't really, on the eyes, I don't really see a difference between the two peachy ones, but it's still pretty. All right, so I'm going to go off camera, and I'm going to do my, well, I guess this is a full face. Should I do a full face with you guys? Maybe, baby. All right, let me clean up this fallout. I'm not going to do, well, no. I was going to say I'm not going to do like a lot with my face, but I totally am. Okay, so I'm going to use the Super Stay foundation from Maybelline. And I'm going to go in with a couple drops of that. And then I'm going to mix in some of this Chanel foundation, which I also used in my Shop My Stash with Chip. I have been trying to use up this foundation, to be honest, because it's very light. It's much lighter than any of my other foundations. And it is very liquidy, not very opaque. I always take way too much foundation. Does anyone else do that? I literally have enough foundation on my hand to do my face, Chip's face, Ariel's face. Like, and look at how much I still have left. That's ridiculous. And yeah, I decided in terms of setting powders and foundations that I was going to make myself go through a certain amount before I purchase new ones or repurchase ones that I've run out of. Like, for instance, I've been out of my Fenty matte foundation for, oh my goodness, it's been almost a year. And I used to mix, if you go back and watch my older videos on my channel, I used to mix that foundation with literally every foundation that I used, because it just is the perfect foundation for that. Like, it would make any foundation, for me, longer lasting. And it just had, I don't know, it just added something to it. But I have so many foundations, and I was like, you know what? I am going to force myself to use up 5 foundations before I let myself repurchase that one. And then I decided, then I used up 5. And then I decided, okay, now I'm going to, I changed my mind, I'm going to make it be 7. So then I now have to use up 2 more. So that's what I'm working on. So we'll see. With this foundation, I never feel like I actually need to use concealer. I don't know. I rarely use concealer. Sometimes I use concealer, but when I tend to use concealer, I tend to use it as my foundation. So, I don't know. Now I'm going with my Too Faced Peach Powder. I just repurchased this because with my setting powder, I told myself that I had to go through, I think it was like 5 setting powders as well. And I did. Well, I think I went through 4. But when the VIB sale happened last, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get my peach setting powder because I'm close enough. You know what I mean? Close enough. And I was like, I would rather get it now before I've used up 1 more powder and then, you know, pay full price in a couple of weeks. So, all right. So now that we've done that, I'm going to go into, I've really been loving this Simpsons blush again that I pulled it out for originally that same Shop My Stash video. Sometimes, well, whenever Chip and I do an episode or an installment of our Shop My Stash series, I tend to use those products for like the next week until I do my next Shop My Stash with her. Because A, they're in front of me, and B, I don't want to just use them one time on camera and then, you know, go back to not using them, because this way I feel like they get a little bit more use. So I'm going to take my favorite brush. I am going to go into my Physicians Formula Butter bronzer though. This is definitely my favorite bronzer. Like, I bought the gingerbread bronzer because it was cute, it was Christmassy. Too Faced packaging gets me every time, but I love the butter bronzer. I always go back to it. Always. So yeah, I cannot wait to see what Chip and Arielle do, because it's whatever they plan on wearing this year to Thanksgiving dinner. So it'll be interesting. I know that they're probably expecting me to do a very like bold purple and pink and blue, or blue, green, and purple look. Most people probably expected that, but I don't know. I'm telling you guys, I've been really into neutrals lately. Okay. I need a liner. I don't know what I did with mine. I just brought one in here, didn't I? What did I do with it? What did I do with it? Alright, we'll pick a different one. I have to have more than one, right? Sure hope I own more than one eyeliner. Nope, it looks like I only own the one. Okay. Actually, I think in this little makeup bag. Nope. Nope. All right, let me go grab a eyeliner and I'll be right back. Did you miss me? Okay, so I went and grabbed my Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner, which is just their black. Their blackest black. They have one called Zero as well, but This is their Blackest Black. It's really creamy too. I actually got this. I have another one that I'm almost out of, but I got this particular one in a bundle that I got on Poshmark. I ordered, what did I order? I ordered, I'm going to use that same metallic, like, burgundy shade. I really wanted a Urban Decay liquid liner, like glitter liner. Ooh. And this lady was selling a bag with, it was like an Urban Decay makeup bag with the full-size Urban Decay primer potion, which isn't my favorite, but and the Urban Decay Perversion liner that I just used, and then the liquid or the glitter liner that I got, and one of the glitter gels. And I was like, and she was selling the whole bundle for like $15, and just the glitter liner that I was trying to get would have cost me on its own about $21. So I was like, yes, please. Okay, so I think for the inner corner, we're going to go into that really light shade that I originally was going to put on the lid. And yes, oh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. Yeah, I don't know why I've been enjoying these kinds of looks more, but I just have. Something is burning my eyes a little bit. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. Alright, I'll use my Bad Gal Bang mascara because it's the only one I have in front of me. I'm almost done with this mascara. I really want to try, and let me know if you've tried it. CoverGirl just came out with a new mascara called Exhibitionist Mascara. I really want to try that one. I've heard amazing things about it. So let me know if you have tried it. And then I don't know what to use for highlighter. Oh yes I do. Oh yes I do. I'm going to use my Ofra Retrograde highlighter. It is the one that has Star Island on one side and Mercury on the other. I love this one so much. I actually almost purchased another Ofra highlighter, but they're out of it. They have the one, I think it's the Samantha March one, and it's like a combination of Pillow Talk and Star Island, but it's just this pretty swirled. But I got a email from Ofra saying that they're having, just for the next 24 hours, I think it's 50% off of their entire website. And I was like, oh man, but I'm trying to hold off because there are a few things that I still want to get. I want to get the, I think I want to get a Jeffree Star Mystery Box for Black Friday. I'm not sure, but okay. For lips, I'm going to go in with Melted Matte Clover. So this will then go in my lipstick challenge and giveaway with Debbie. And all that information will be linked below. This is a really beautiful My Lips But Better shade, and so if it fades off in the night, then it won't bother me. So yeah, let me know what you guys are doing for Thanksgiving. I'm always curious to know. And I'm going to spray my face with my Morphe Jeffree Star setting spray that I keep changing my mind about, but at the moment I like it. I don't know why I keep changing my mind about it. I originally bought it, then I returned it, and then I bought it again like a crazy person. Okay, so this is my finished Thanksgiving glam type of look that I'm doing for, I think this is literally how I'm going to do my makeup for that day. Actually, let me just, hold on. Let me just blend these two a little bit more. Okay, there we go. So let me know down below, and let me know what kind of makeup look you're going to wear to Thanksgiving if you are going to wear makeup. So please go check out both Arielle and Chip. I know that you guys will love them if you're not already subscribed to them. I can't wait to see what looks they do. Thank you guys for doing this collab with me. I love both of you, and I love you guys too, and I hope that you have a happy and safe Thanksgiving if you are celebrating, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.